Welcome back, everybody, to the Exit Row. This is episode number 36. I'm your host, Adama Anderson, here with Justin Moore.
Hey.
And Paige Larson.
Hey, guys.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to turn that down a little bit. Anyways. So, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room.
Yep, the floor is yours.
Yeah, let's clear the air here.
So we did get a lot of feedback on the last episode that I'm a monster, that I'm a degenerate.
Kids call POS. That's what kids say.
Yeah, and that my views are uncalled for somebody in the aviation,
Your ideology.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very skewed.
So I must come out and say that in the wrestling business, some people, we call those people heels. And I was playing a part, so I will say.
You're a big fat liar.
Were you though? Or is this work? We'll never know.
We'll never know. But I will say that, yes, there is
So to lay it out for people that don't know wrestling terms, how about you just say that you were lying?
I was a liar.
It was all a ruse.
I was lying.
It was a farce.
I was being mean. However, I will still say that there are times when I do think that jokes can, they can go too far.
To the degree that we took it in the previous episode. If you did listen, if you didn't do it, then you know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
But it's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the real you.
Some inside baseball here for you is like, we didn't even know. And you live with the guy.
This guy had me going for probably 2 days before the episode, having me think that he was this big, bad anti-comedy man. And he broke it to both of us at the same time. And I'm like, wait, hold on a minute. What?
It was actually well played and well executed. Yeah. But didn't like what it was, but I respected the art form, per se, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I respected how you went about it. Didn't like what it was that you were going about. But
Exactly.
I respected how you went about it. If that makes sense.
I appreciate you acknowledging me.
Yeah. You pulled a Seth Rollins.
I gotcha.
So,
well, welcome back.
Thank you. I can continue to do this if you want, but yeah. So
it'd be funny if we were losing listeners because
because
so not only maybe you are a good guy, but it turns out you're a liar now. So
nobody can trust him.
Yeah.
We're losing listeners now because of this. A weird side effect is, oh wait, he's lying while I'm out. Yeah.
This guy.
Hit us up on social media if you called his bluff. There's no one that could have called that. It came across very genuine, and like some shout out to anyone who did reach out and will reach out.
Right.
Like that. That was a great segment, by the way. A real good segment.
Sounds like a future Pages poll idea too, by the way. Did any of y'all catch this bluff by him? Did y'all have an inkling that maybe
that was how
something
the
was off
Inaugural
here?
was born, with segments like that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So
getting back to our roots.
That will be something we will be getting back to in next year. So
Adama lying?
Yes, Adama.
That might be a catalyst for the debates we're going to have.
I'm going to love it, though. So, speaking of, let's go ahead and talk about, we're going to talk about a few travels real quick. We're going to talk about an actual trip. Paige and I, we went
versus
on.
what? Isn't that what we usually talk about, is actual trips?
Well, we do talk about actual trips. I'm just talking about.
Not fake trips.
A trip.
That's what I'm trying to decipher here.
A trip that we went on.
I mean, since you're a liar, I'm not too sure what's real, what's not.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Listen, again, just to kind of closure on this, is you did well, but you will pay for the consequences by, unfortunately you are a liar.
We'll make sure something happens.
Hey, round of applause, because I can't reach it, for him being back. Shut up.
Yeah. We missed you.
It's documented too, so.
Yeah.
I can't take it back.
No.
So.
No. And yeah.
No take-backs.
This is how people get in trouble, is they have it written, or they have it recorded.
It's documented, yeah.
Just calling you people out. Don't know who. So yes, Paige and I, we did go on the inaugural to San Diego from Omaha.
With Southwest.
And they did actually, Paige will love to talk about it, is that they did actually have a lot of jokes on this aircraft before we even took off. So that actually did, was a nightmare for me, actually, because, again, I'll take a few, but I'm not here dad joking all day. People at work can also agree that, Adama, we're going to continue to bother you with these dad jokes. So,
well, I think we can all agree that there's a level. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, for sure. Well, I even made the statement to you, and I don't remember if it was after you came out to us about this, but before. But I said, I hope on this Southwest flight that they just send a barrage of jokes out. And I hope it's the most I've ever heard. And that actually ended up being the case, coincidentally enough, because we get in our seats and we're one of the first to get on. And the flight attendant who was, because we were in the exit row, of course, and so the flight attendant who was right there, shut up, was already making jokes to us as passengers as we were coming through. And so I of course, I'm start laughing. And over the intercom, it was her and all the other flight attendants who were, and I'm not even kidding, before we took off, probably at least 20 dad jokes or some form of comedy in some way. And I was sitting over here loving it, more so because of the fact of what had happened just a few days prior. And I was looking over at him the whole time laughing, and you were just shaking your head. And I was like, this is beautiful. This is what you get. That's what you got for that whole performance. And well put together performance, but it had to happen.
And that occurred right before the episode dropped. So
yes, like 2 days beforehand.
But yeah, in terms of real time, we had just recorded that. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about Omaha? What do they do?
Well, how about let's do some comparisons if you guys don't know what to talk about. How about you compare it to the other Southwest Inaugural?
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was the same.
It was kind of the same.
So a bummer is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
So lay it out. If people haven't listened or don't remember, we as a group took a Southwest Inaugural to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
And it was very lackluster, I guess you could say, in terms of like fanfare. Is that fair?
That's
Yeah.
fanfare, yes.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, so I think one of the only differences is you checked in before me, so you were actually in front for once.
Yes, I was in front of Adama.
There you go.
Wait, man, that sucks.
Right? So
No, it doesn't.
that's one of the differences.
That's right. That was the best part of the whole flight. Yeah.
I remember.
Paige was a Southwest elite flyer, and she was behind us in line. Yeah.
It was so
and now I'm finally getting what I
behind us,
deserve.
People in between us.
there was people between us.
And that was stupid, but I'm getting what I deserve now, finally.
Okay.
Oh,
How's that?
you're getting your Southwest status?
How's that? They gave you sunglasses that don't even say Southwest on. Made up for it.
That's correct.
No comment.
Yeah.
There's other ways.
Yeah, so I will say going from the Frontier Inaugural to Atlanta a few weeks prior, there was more going on at that gate than this Southwest one. Simple fact, they gave away two $250 Frontier tickets to two people that were on that flight.
I don't even remember that.
Didn't do that for
I know that there was
Southwest.
keychains, lip balm, hand sanitizer, whatever else. And
Luggage
for Southwest,
tags.
they just
Yeah.
got sunglasses. So Southwest, if there's anybody from Southwest listening or anybody who drops this merch, keychains, lip balm, hand sanitizer, trinkets, free plane tickets would be nice. So.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure they'll take note.
Yeah, they're listening right now.
I'm sure they're not hearing that for the first time. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I mean, it is a cost-cutting measure. I get. Was there anything in San Diego?
No.
Not
No.
that there was merch, but was there like acknowledgement?
No, not that I know
We did
of.
not even get a water cannon salute.
Oh, really? Weird.
Oh, yeah, I got that with my Frontier, so.
Was there one when the plane came in from Omaha, like the
No.
inbound?
No.
Interesting.
But the new Terminal 1 in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yes, it was. It kind of had almost, when you left the airport, kind of had, have you been through the new Kansas City?
No, not in person. No.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of had
It
more of
reminds me
the
of that
Kansas
a lot.
City coming down the escalators. It was really nice. I
That's
don't
very new.
specifically remember, but yeah, I mean, it was a nice new terminal. Kind of made me think a little bit of also Harvey Milk Terminal there in San Francisco. So large. I'm hoping that when the Omaha I cannot say that word.
The word
Modernization.
There it is.
When they get ready to finish that will be a very nice open terminal. So
Yes.
we did sit on the left side of the aircraft.
Yep.
Because going into San Diego, it was looking like everything was coming from the east. So Paige got to experience the landing in the downtown of
Which
San
was
Diego.
super cool. It reminded me a little bit of, if you sit on the left, and I don't remember, one of you might know, in Phoenix, when you're landing in Phoenix and you sit on the left side and you're passing right by downtown. I don't remember what direction you would be flying into.
You'd be coming in for the west.
Okay.
You're seeing the city on the left.
It was very resemblant of that Phoenix landing, and it was beautiful, and that is definitely probably two of my favorite U.S. landings is those two, just because you go by all those skyscrapers. So that was pretty awesome. Good suggestion.
Well, this one helped too because it was also sunset.
Yes.
So it was very orange, very.
Flight was on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was always a plus. But yeah, San Diego. I don't know really. There's not much more. It's just Southwest. There's not much to say about Southwest.
How did you guys get back? Did you take the Inaugural back?
No,
Delta.
But we did pass the Inaugural on the way. So
that's
I think
right.
I tracked the flight, and I noticed that. I found that weird. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I think we got a screenshot of that because Southwest has their new Wi-Fi now, which works phenomenally, might I say. And so we were able to see that flight literally pass right next to us.
I didn't know that's how that worked. I didn't know that's how that flight worked. It's like the inbound is literally en route while the outbound is in air.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen that myself.
Yeah.
So it's usually the same plane. Usually they'll take like back and forth. So yeah, that's crazy.
It was definitely different to see that. And
Full flight?
I think it was 3/4 full. No, everybody was able to get a middle seat. So
yeah, for an empty middle seat. Yeah, because I was gonna say
everyone got an empty middle seat. Oh, that's not a very full flight then. Wow.
But let's see. What's I think Dylan Copel, I can't remember his last name, out there in Oklahoma. So he also was tracking it as well. Because the last time that we had a San Diego flight was an Alaska flight, and that was before COVID. And so this was actually the largest underserved city from San Diego, and so Omaha finally got to jump on it, and now they've given it to somebody else, whoever it is. So it's really nice to have a direct connection to San Diego. What else was I going to say? So yeah, Dylan, he was tracking. Yeah, we tracked it in the air. Did not know until I actually clicked on wait, San Oma. That's opposite. So, and I think afterwards it went to St. Louis. So it just continued on doing the Southwest thing. But yeah, did go check out the one bar.
Oh yeah, and the
Nolita Hall, where they actually have the. You're right there underneath the flight path.
Did you get the infamous like corner pics from looking down the runway? There's like a parking garage there or something.
We didn't have time to go there.
It's also pretty expensive.
We looked at other things, but we did do some plane spotting though from the what do you call it, the marina that's right there.
Yeah.
So we did get we saw BA come in and we saw
Lufthansa.
Yep. So we did see a few aircraft in the evening. And it was kind of interesting to watch some of the old people come by, like, oh, I remember doing this back in my day.
Yep. Yeah, we had a few of those.
Doing what? Plane spot?
Plane spotting. So, and then other people calling us crazy, but, it is what it is. So,
you'll get involved.
Yeah, so then we took Delta back, but I have no idea how we took Delta back. I don't know what route.
Minneapolis. Because we took the CRJ 900, and we know how much you like those.
Oh, yeah.
They're growing on me, actually. Because they're very quiet girlies, so.
CRJ 900s. Nope, not for me. I'll take the RJ any day.
Oh, I love the RJs too. Definitely, for sure.
So, that was the San Diego trip. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Not much from that one.
You did see there were some fighter jets that did take off.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to, what was that national park? It starts with a C.
It's where the lighthouse is.
Yeah, the C. The lighthouse, yeah.
But yeah, I saw some fighter jets take off as well. And some helos. Oh, and then we did go to Liberty Station, which is on the west side of the airport, and we could see takeoffs happening at the same time. So
yeah, we went to Stone Brewing. So if you go to Stone Brewing when you're in San Diego, you'll get some good takeoff views. So
the one that's at Liberty Station, since they have 5 locations. Anything else?
I don't think so.
It was just a quick, fun trip. So, Let's see. So then we had another trip. I know, Justin, you went down to Dallas. You went down for Thanksgiving to see your family.
Yep.
Shout out family. What up?
So, And then I assume that was American, both way to and from.
Hell yeah, brother. A couple American 737s, dude. Maxes, 8s.
Bruh. Those are pretty new, too, because American they didn't start getting those Maxes until somewhat recently, within the last couple of years.
Yeah, they were like 5 and 6 years old, but it's new to the route. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not
because Omaha's getting those American Maxes a lot more now. Mm-hmm. They never used to.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new 321 XLR that they got?
I mean, not in person, no, but yeah, definitely have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, the pictures inside and how they're.
I'm sure you'll.
It's crazy.
I'm sure you'll have that. I'm sure you'll be on that soon.
Who knows?
Surprised you didn't take the inaugural.
Well, who's going? No, JetBlue just announced that they're headed to Milan, so that'll be interesting. Yeah. I don't know if I want to take JetBlue all the way, but if they have a good price, then maybe I'll make it.
I'm betting it'll probably happen.
That sounds like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Probably not the inaugural. Man, I've been looking at those Alaska inaugurals, though.
Ooh, they're expensive.
They're expensive.
Oh, you're talking about the
shockingly expensive
Alaska?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're not familiar.
To go to Rome, and then I also looked at it. The return from Rome and the return from England are much cheaper than actually the first flights, obviously.
And Dreamliner's in the paint shop, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, coming in.
Yeah, it landed to LAX.
It's in the paint shop now, though. It's in Everett, maybe. But yeah, they took delivery, but everyone assumed it was going to be painted, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited to see that colors or the new livery. So at least for that, it's still weird to see on Flight Radar 24. You're seeing Hawaiian Airlines operated as Alaska. So
it doesn't make sense in my head. So
yeah, shout out to I guess I'll cover the base. We did some plane spotting with my nephew down there. We went.
Hey.
Did a little plane spotting. Sorry, I'll get my little trip out of the way. Get back to you guys. Regularly scheduled programming.
We want to hear about it.
No, we just did some plane spotting. There's like a new DART station there and really great views. Depending on the wind, of course, just like any airport. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they've got a new DART station. A couple trains now go into DFW. We were flying on like the worst travel day possible, which is Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving and the Sunday after. But Terminal C was under construction. That night we flew in, well, not the night, it is under construction, and it wreaked absolute havoc on it. I don't know if I sent you guys the link or not, but I've never spent that much time in traffic at any major airport.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I saw it was bad.
Yeah, we had to Uber out.
Because I think I sent you a Facebook thing, and it was like how bad the congestion was at DFW, and I was like, good luck.
It was epic. It was making like national news headlines.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's where I saw it at, yeah.
Epic congestion.
And Founders Plaza is closed right now.
Part of that. Yeah, which is kind of another reason we had to go out and find another place to plane spots because Founders Plaza is unfortunately closed for a while still. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was until February, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. A few months, whenever it closed from.
Yeah.
Did you see anything special out there while you were there, like the 100 livery or?
The new American 777.
Missed that by like a day. Not that I would have seen it necessarily, but it was through DFW. That new 777, I'm assuming you're referring to.
Yeah.
Which, are we in or out on it?
I like it, yes.
It's cool. I'm sure it's better in person. I'm not crazy about it, though. It's weird.
I love gray planes.
All the flaps are red, which are really sweet. I don't know if you've noticed the flaps on it.
No,
all the flaps are that red-orange. Every single flap on it. It's actually a pretty sweet little subtle detail.
Oh, I like that.
If you catch it from the right angle, especially when it's landing. All the flaps are that red, whatever, the red-orange color on it. It's all that. It's actually pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
Might have to look at that.
Yeah.
But no, we went like during the 2 to 4 o'clock hours, so got all the international arrivals.
Love it.
Most of them, but yeah. So yeah, shout out to the brother and the family. Appreciate the hospitality. All right, back to programming.
Well, hold on. Did you go check out the American headquarters there too?
I've been to Dallas so many times. Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't. I'm just asking.
Yeah, so, we've been there.
I know that they now
place.
have the 100 logo out there.
Yeah. No, we didn't go this time specifically.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No, I was just saying we didn't go this time specifically.
Cool.
All right, sorry. I know no one wants to hear from me. Back to you guys.
Whatever.
Okay.
Back to the Paige and Adama show.
Fake news.
Whatever.
The Paige Adama show.
Oh my God. Okay.
The Paige and Adama show.
Okay.
Lord almighty.
Is that the new intro? You're making an intro?
No, it's a new title. As I make my exit. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So there was another trip that we took. So for myself, I needed to do a mileage run. Now, Justin, I know you're going to give me crap for this. So,
well, no, some people listening might not know what that means.
Correct. Yeah. And so actually, I even had 2 coworkers at work who were also going on mileage runs this year, specifically this month. So at the end of the year,
for the rich and privileged. Just give me crap.
Okay.
I didn't make a mileage run.
So for those who don't know, a mileage run it will usually happen in November and December. Typically it's December. And people who are trying to chase status, so you have to reach...
Which is apparently Adama. Apparently.
Let's
go back to the beginning of the podcast where you're a liar.
Possibly, yes. You could call me out on that. I remember us specifically talking about how I was not going to chase status.
Yeah, these aren't opinions that I'm giving right now.
This is fact.
These aren't opinions. Oh, come on. You don't have to be on his side every day.
I'm agreeing with you.
These are facts.
The way you did say it did come off like...
Yeah, you were like, I don't want to disagree with him.
You can agree. Yeah. Absolutely.
No, I was definitely agreeing. I was the one I was the first one to bring it up.
You heard the reaction.
I heard the reaction too.
I was the first one to bring it up today before the podcast even started.
All right, Adama, you were saying?
Lord almighty.
Thank you. As I was saying. Okay.
Mileage run, definition.
So a mileage run, again, there's those who are trying to qualify for status. So some people who get real close to, platinum for Delta, or I don't know what it is with the other flagship carriers, A-list preferred or whatever.
For Southwest, yeah.
The higher tiers. Yeah.
They will try to maximize some sort of trip to get the miles that they need to make sure that they get status next year. So this year, I had the opportunity to do it. I had a weekend free, and I just went on a whim because not unfortunately, next week I will be gone, so I cannot chase status after this trip. So this weekend was the only weekend to get it done, or last weekend. So I made the decision. I started just punching in numbers and a trip, put it together, and ended up doing a Salt Lake City to LA trip, and then cross the United States over to New York, where I would spend a day in New York and then come back through Atlanta up to Omaha. Paige heard about that, so she was like, well, I want to go visit my friend in New York, so I'm going to tag along. I said, okay. So we did a trip out there. And first off, leaving Omaha, we had issues because, and I've never seen this one before.
Me either.
The people who fueled the aircraft fueled it heavier on one side of the aircraft, so they had to...
How do you know that?
The pilot came on.
Yeah, the pilot told us that. Because, we were sitting on the plane for probably an hour before we took off because of the combination of that. It took them a long time to get that fuel out, which took up the majority of that hour. And then we had to de-ice because it was snowing. It was freezing cold. They accumulated some ice on their descent, which is what the pilot said. So that was actually my very first time getting de-iced. That was kind of cool.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Out of my 130 flights, that is the very first time I have been de-iced.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of unbelievable.
Shockingly. I know, right? Yeah. So, yeah, first time ever for me. Which was pretty cool. Aside for the one fact.
That will wear off.
Yeah.
The pretty coolness of being de-iced.
It was cool.
Shout out to the workers, by the way, who are doing that work.
Yeah, because in Omaha, we don't have the closed box for the de-icers. There are some, yeah. And so in Omaha, they have the open box. So.
Well, I'm saying not all, American has the closed ones. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some for Delta too, I've seen.
Gotcha. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
But yeah, just saying. So we have that, got de-iced.
I'm with you, Justin.
And we ended up missing our connection in Salt Lake City.
Yeah. So, of course, Salt Lake City.
What was the original plan? If you were going to make the connection, was that to New York?
No, it was to LA.
So you're going to LA no matter what.
Yeah, it was still to LA. Do a little plane spotting, watch planes, and then head out over to New York.
Just a casual weekend, that's what people do.
Yeah, just fly for the hell of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get miles. So we did that. We were able to get on the next and final flight to LA that night. It was the A321neo, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So took that out to LA. We were on the left side, thinking that we were going to come in from the north, but we ended up heading south. So yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to think of it through. Yeah, so LA, left the next day.
Very quick.
went out to New York.
This was A330-200.
There you go.
Which is what I've flown the A330-300 with Aer Lingus. Never flown the 200 with anybody, and I've always wanted to.
Flown?
Sorry, words are hard. Flown the A330-200 with anybody. Wanted to fly the A330 with Delta, period. So another selling point for me to go was
carrier that you're able to do an A330 on.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
so that's your only option.
Yeah, they're the only ones that have it here. So yeah, that always been a thing I've wanted to do. So got to do that. Got a crazy amount of trading cards from that trip too, I must say. So
we went out to JFK.
Yep.
Were you flying like standby on any of these flights, or did you just buy like tickets last second? Like, did you know where you were sitting on all these flights? I saw you had like a middle seat to JFK. That's a long flight in the middle.
That was an upgraded seat, so they put us.
Well, you still sat in the middle, but yeah, that's a long flight.
Yeah, that was an upgrade from economy. They upgraded us to Comfort Plus, which was right there in the middle. Like, well, I guess we're gonna sit there. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so we did that, and then stayed at the TWA hotel. You want to talk about the TWA hotel?
So that was my first time there. Yeah, TWA was awesome. It was. I mean, it's just like walking back in time to an airport in the 1960s. They have, I mean, not only it's a hotel, but they have a whole food bar. They have the Connie cocktail bar, which is the constellation out back of the hotel. Go in the plane and it's a bar. And they have the uniform, I guess, mini museum, you could call it. Their TWA uniforms through the years. And it's on like a whole upper level. You can go across the whole hotel. And then they have the arrivals and departures on the boards. I don't know what the technical name for that is, I guess.
The old school board.
Yeah, the old school board. The best name.
The way they should be.
Yeah.
Although it's really loud, especially in the TWA hotel because it's so quiet.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But it's one of those things where it's just like an aesthetically pleasing noise.
And they got that 24/7 food. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm, exactly, yeah. So, yeah, it was super awesome. Room is a little bit small, but the views are amazing if you go to the Hughes wing. It's like you wake up and you're looking right at the planes. So
I don't know, since you kind of booked it last second, did you get a good room, like a room view, a runway view, perhaps, they call them?
It wasn't like... runway view, I guess, but it was right in front of JetBlue.
Right. They have those. Yeah, those rooms are sweet. It's not. That place is. It's nice for the one time, but it is a little overrated.
Yeah,
It's so expensive. Just to be straight on, it's very expensive.
It's incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
We did try to go eat at the Paris Cafe that they have there.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
It was horrific. Like the ceiling was falling onto the plates.
It really was.
And they had not changed those plates in probably a day.
It seemed more like weeks. I mean, the table, the plates, the glasses were so caked in dirt or dust or whatever this was. I mean, I could swipe my finger across the table for an inch, and I mean, you couldn't even see the color of my finger because it was just caked in dirt. We told the waitress about it when she came over, and we said, this is really, really dirty. It's kind of off-putting, and we're kind of thinking of leaving. She was like, okay, then. Walks away.
Yeah, it was kind of whatever. So
we just stared at her because it's just like, I was so shook. Like, I couldn't even believe that interaction just happened. Like, you had made no effort to make it right. It's just like, leave then. Fine, whatever.
It's all right. It is what it is. So, anyway, so...
I love how you weren't there for the food, though. So.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah. So, the next morning... it was snowing, and that caused a lot of delays out of JFK and the whole airport area right there. So thinking, okay, we're probably not going to get out on time, but that's okay, understand. So we actually were able to watch our aircraft, saw it, it finally took off.
Yeah, because it was going to Denver and then back to JFK.
Yeah, so it was like 3 hours late. So knowing, okay, we're going to maybe be 2 hours delayed out of here to get back to Atlanta. Maybe we'll just have to spend the night in Atlanta instead of get back to Omaha that day. So we tried to reach out to your friend.
Yeah, my friend Kushi, who lives there in New York City. So we haven't met yet, so we were planning to meet this whole time, super excited. Unfortunately, the 6 inches of snow that got dumped on us.
She lives in New York?
Yes. Wow. Yeah, just right in Queens. Yeah. So, unfortunately, she ended up losing power. The metros by her place also didn't have power. And it was pretty bad by where she lives. So, unfortunately, we had to reschedule that for another time. And then we were just trying to, at that point, we were just trying to get out. And there was just no options because everything was canceling or delayed or people were rebooking.
So we stayed on our original plan.
Yeah.
And the aircraft was delayed 2 hours, which is fine. Okay, so 9 o'clock. Going to get to Atlanta. Cool. Unfortunately, that aircraft got diverted. And so it diverted to Detroit. Assume that was only because the crew had timed out.
And we had gotten to the airport. We actually had just gotten into the lounge when I saw that the inbound had diverted. So thankfully, we had just gotten to the lounge when we did, because we were able to spend some time there, get some good food and drinks.
Did you see all those long, I'm sure you saw it on Twitter and whatnot, all the long taxi times, some of those planes
yeah.
that day?
Well, we saw the Emirates A380 taxi right by us. They were on the tarmac for 2 hours before their gate opened.
Compared to some of those flights, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was worse. But yeah, that's crazy.
Those TWA hotel views, even in the snow, I'm sure. Epic.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Were you able to see the A380 back up at all? Were you there for an A380 pushback?
No.
We saw it come in, though.
Right. The pushback, though, is maybe the most elite view. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Some of those taxi times, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Or the people who took off, but then came back and just yeah.
There's a Delta Connection flight I think I saw on Twitter that was on, had taxied for 5.5 hours.
It's probably the Savannah one.
Yeah, because we encountered a lot of people from this flight heading to Savannah, and they were on the tarmac for 4 hours, and they went around back to the gate because the crew timed out.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was an incredible day in New York City. So anyway, when we were in at the airport, that's when I called Delta to try to figure out, hey, I need to rebook, because I wasn't able to rebook because of all the other rebookings that occurred earlier with the LAX trip, that I had to call. And so I waited 58 minutes for a return call, and then I worked it out, was able to get us to LaGuardia, or we had to go to LaGuardia to get out and go straight to Omaha, since nobody really is trying to get to Omaha from New York City.
Which is a nice thing that we had that option to take that flight, because there were some people who we encountered who were stuck there till Tuesday at least, so today. So they're maybe getting out right now. Maybe not. They may have had to wait till tomorrow. I'm sure some people did.
Yeah, it was pretty rough for people trying to get basically to another Delta hub. So if you were at a hub like LaGuardia, then it was actually easier to get out. So because anybody who had to leave JFK was probably either going into a hub to get to somewhere else. So thankfully we had that opportunity to get out and then get back here. Yeah. The only difficult situation that I ran into with this was the fact that I lost my luggage, because I did check in one thing of luggage.
One thing of luggage.
One thing, it was a duffel bag.
One item of luggage.
And it ended up being that I don't know how it made it to.
How did it get lost?
Well, so when you check it in and they cancel your flight or move it to.
Oh, you're talking about, you were checking, it got lost on the way back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we had checked in at JFK, and I checked in a duffel bag. And so what happened was our flight did get delayed until the following morning.
Yeah, like 10 a.m.
I had a text message that said, your flight has been delayed 790 minutes.
It's just so specific. Like, what?
When you put it in terms of minutes, like, you kind of have to think about it. You're like, wait, it's not bad. Oh, shit.
So
bad news, and now you're making me do math on top of that.
Well, at least it wasn't Braun Breaker math, the breakers. Or the Steiners. But yeah, so got that. So we left the airport and we went to baggage claim to see if I could try to get my bag. The lines were super long. Some people were there for 3 hours. Some people were waiting 5 hours. Double lines. They finally said, we're done with everybody. Call the number or follow the email, or the link at the website that they have provided, and you'll find out how to get your bag. Well, here we are 2 days later, and my bag did just arrive about 2 hours ago. So,
hey, what's up, bag?
I've never.
Hi, bag.
I've had lost luggage with Delta probably 3 or 4 times, and I've always gotten my bag, no problem.
Well, it's usually where, like, if the flight is delayed or canceled or whatever, they'll get it to your destination within, like, the day. And so...
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got it, so I got no issues, so...
given how much of a mess it was out there over the weekend.
Yeah, I think it's a win.
Totally fine.
I think everything... You know, when you encounter the delays and you have to alter your plans just a little bit, you know, it wasn't like some people who miss cruises.
Well, luckily you guys were just flying to fly, too. It's not like you guys had a doctor's appointment to be at or anything.
Yeah.
You guys were just having fun.
There's that, and you know, and I still get my miles, so that's real. In the end, it's still...
Paige got her miles, yeah. You guys got your miles?
I got my A330 and my TWA. I'm really excited to go back to New York when it's warmer, so...
And did you find me...
Kushi, yep.
It's hard for me to pronounce it.
Words are just difficult for you.
They are.
Yes.
Especially this late in the day.
Yeah.
Typical excuse.
So, yeah.
Typical Dama.
I don't think there's anything else to discuss about that.
Yeah, that was probably the most hectic 2 days of my life, I gotta say.
Life? Wow.
Yeah, Paige was ready to quit. She was ready to quit flying.
I mean, when you sign up for that, you gotta be ready, though. I mean, you were flying into the Northeast.
Yep.
We didn't even know that snowstorm was going to happen until we were about an hour out from JFK.
How do you not know that snowstorm was well documented?
We failed to look at the weather.
Earlier in the week, it wasn't.
That's why I was surprised to hear you guys were going to New York. I was like, all right, well, you're probably going to be delayed.
Yeah.
Not to that extent, I wouldn't think, but yeah.
I wasn't expecting that much of a delay, and had I done everything, if we weren't trying to meet your friend Kushi, then I would have been like, we're out early in the morning, gone. I've already meet my mileage run. I'm ready to go. So it is what it is. Just be flexible, wintertime, or when you go to Dallas in the springtime, be flexible.
Or just flying anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. Always take the earlier flights. Never take the later flights. So that's my advice.
Well said.
With what you want. So yeah, I got nothing else to discuss in regards to that. So
me either. Glad we all made it back and everything turned out fine. So
okay, so on that note, we actually don't have a Paige's poll this podcast.
What?
I know.
My bad.
Let's just create one on the fly.
Okay, let's go.
Is Adama a liar? Yes, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we do maybe?
Nope, it's yes or no.
Can you describe a situation where Adama's lying has impacted you personally?
Would you like me to give an example about today specifically, or just any time? I'm just kidding.
Oh, anytime, because we already discussed today, so we gotta go with a new one.
Yeah, no, we can drop that. He's probably frustrated.
Oh, I'm cool with it. Whatever.
It's just over here seething at us internally.
I'm just trying to find ways to lie to you guys.
Kind of like hidden Easter eggs. You got to find the hidden lie in each episode.
Exactly.
There we go.
It can just be a statement that you just kind of glance over, but we'll see if people find the lie.
Maybe I've already lied to you both already.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't been listening at all, to be honest.
Right, exactly. You just never know.
Just words come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like Redway.
Ooh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Forgot about Redway.
A lot of people did.
We won't let him die.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of trips, you got a lot to discuss, don't you? Or
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to give a spoiler.
No.
I don't know if you even want to talk about that.
I can. I can discuss it.
You don't have to.
No. I'll discuss it. So,
no pressure.
I'm going to start posting videos on the internet of my trip reviews. Kind of trip reviews. I'm not going to really say much, I think. It's just more of giving you the experience of being in the seat and whatnot.
For normal people like me.
Yeah, it's just that's you're not going to get the person this is a review of this and this. It's just more of a some
1 star. 1 star.
There you go. You get a thumbs down if the meal. No. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm going to start documenting some of the trips, and which is kind of why. And the podcast, we're going to move away probably from doing some of these trip reviews and just more of going back to our original roots.
Not necessarily. We'll talk about it.
So I'm going to start these videos soon. So I'm going to do a round the world trip coming up here. So I'm headed to, what I'm going to do is on Friday, I start the trip. I'm headed out to Minneapolis, typical, but I'm headed down to Orlando where I'm going to take up Virgin Atlantic out to Manchester. Spend the day in Manchester. Maybe I'll go check out Old Trafford and go watch out see Manchester United's stadium. And then I'll head down to Milan. So I'll go through Air France and go through Paris, unfortunately. Charles de Gaulle. And,
very much. You love that.
Yeah, I hate that place. And then when I leave Milan, I'm going to go to... I'm taking...
Shout out the family. Why not shout out the family, dude?
Yeah, I'm headed there for Christmas.
The guy has a family.
Or as they say, Natale in Italia, so Buon Natale. And then, so I'm leaving Transavia out of Malpensa over to Paris Orly, so I've never been to that airport. And then I have about a 5-hour connection to get up to Charles de Gaulle again.
Ugh.
And then I'm leaving, taking Qatar A380 down to Doha, and then taking Qatar 777, I believe.
I'm impressed that you're doing this all off the top of your head. Usually you're shit with remembering.
I
need remote details. You're pretty bad with.
I'm trying to think so hard right now.
I'm going to bust out the flight.
Use a phone. Why not use a phone? Because we want to hear what you're doing. So don't. Yeah, we want to hear it. Right.
Taking Qatar 777 from Doha to Dubai.
Paige will pull up your flights.
And then I will do 24 hours. I'm staying 24 hours in Dubai. And here we go. Now I got it. Then I'm taking the Emirates A380 to Singapore. And then from there, I'm taking the Singapore...
777?
Sorry, Emirates A380 to Singapore from Dubai. And then, I'm taking the 777 Singapore... I cannot talk. Singapore 777 from Singapore to Tokyo, to Haneda. And then I'm going to ring in the new year in Tokyo in the airport because I have a midnight 50 departure with ANA 787 back to Los Angeles where I can go ahead and ring in the new year again. So that gets me back to LA, and then I'm going to try out JSX to Vegas and then come back to LA whenever. I don't know what I'm taking from there. So that's what I'm doing is I'm trying.
I'm sure there won't be any headaches involved there.
Right. I've given myself plenty of time in between some of these flights that if there are any delays or anything, I'm flexible. So that's what I tend to try to do because I am not a professional like Josh Cahill or
I think you do pretty good for yourself, though.
I'm going to try. I'm going to see how this works. And if you guys don't like it, that's cool, too. I'm just going to document anyway. So it's going to be fun for me, I think.
It'll be something fun to look back on, at least. Because there's it's going to happen so fast because there's so much going on in such little time frame that you're probably going to want to document this because it could just leave your brain. And you'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember this. Like, I'm glad I documented that.
I already forgot about the Southwest San Diego flight, so there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
And
exactly.
So that's my adventure that I'm going to go. And really, I just planned what I really wanted to do on this one was just do a double New Year's flight, since there's only like 8 to 10 of them in the world that are occurring. I didn't want to take the United one that was from last year, where it was from Guam to Hawaii, and they didn't even ring in the New Year. They all just skipped the New Year. So
yeah, I remember that.
That was a weird one. So that's my adventure. Do you guys have any adventures coming up in the next 2 weeks?
There's no way we're talking after you. No, there's no way we're bringing anything after
you. Well, you're the one that brought it up.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even matter what we're going to say. Yeah. I mean, you're obviously going to be meeting Paige at some point on this trip.
Yeah.
I will be taking Southwest. Peep the hoodie I'm wearing.
Around the world.
Yes, Southwest is taking me all around the world.
You can almost get there.
You can now because of their partnerships, actually. You can. I'm taking Southwest from Omaha to Phoenix on New Year's Eve. Phoenix to Los Angeles, about an hour, I think, before Adama lands. And then the next day, on January 1st, I will be taking Delta about 8 a.m. out to Las Vegas and spending about 5 hours in Las Vegas to take Spirit Airlines back.
Good luck.
And I'm doing that solely just to fly Spirit Airlines. It's a short, less than an hour flight. Honestly, we're recording this on a Tuesday right now. Didn't think they were going to survive the weekend. Thought that was going to be a wash. Ended up getting some surprise funding. So
it's not a guarantee you got to get to that flight.
Yeah. I'm still not out of the woods yet. Much more optimistic than I was a couple days ago. Let's be honest with that.
If the Spirit flight doesn't happen, I don't think you're going to be heartbroken if you don't fly Spirit. Yeah.
I'll be a little bit, as an av geek, it will be a little bit disheartening to say that I had never flown them. So that's really what the point of this is, just to say that I have flown them. And so.
Oh, sure, yeah. You're not flying them for the luxury by any means.
Correct,
yeah.
Yes. So.
I think we're all pretty aware why you're doing it.
Come on, you know you get lobster and caviar on a Spirit.
Well, yeah, what the heck?
And
that's why people are fighting, because they're fighting over that great food.
Luckily, it is a quick flight, so even if it was bad, you're just flying it under 40 minutes. So
exactly, yeah. So then, yeah, that's the plan, and then fly back to Omaha on the American Direct. So on January 4th.
You gotta like that American Direct, especially 2 a day. It's easier to take that earlier one.
Yeah.
Justin, you, sir, where are you headed?
Yeah, holy hell, I'm going somewhere. Me?
Let's hear it.
We all got travels coming up in the next couple days.
Vegas. We're some family and friends of ours. We're going to follow Nebraska to the bowl game.
Which bowl game is this?
The bowl game. It's the SRS Distributors Las Vegas Bowl. It's at Allegiant Stadium. Shout out to Allegiant.
Ollie Giant.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, going to the bowl game. Might see Paige in Vegas if she decides to hit me up. Doubt she will, but yeah.
Mark down his words, because I will hit him up, and now he's going to be the liar.
We just don't hang out outside the pod, so I'm just going to believe when I see it. But I'll be in Vegas. Weirdly, we're all going to be in Vegas at some point or the other over the new...
That is true. On the same day, actually.
Yeah. I'll plan a spot. At least one of you. I can't guarantee both of you. Because it is Vegas. So.
It is Vegas.
But yeah.
Well, I'm going to hit you up and tell you where I am, and we're going to meet up. And now I'm going to be surrounded by liars. So...
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to be taking JSX in there, so I'm taking General or the other side of both airports. So that's
you get to go on the other side of Las Vegas. Yeah,
that's going to be weird to
Yeah, that's.
I need to Uber back over to Harry. Was it Harry Reid? Harry Reid.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Worst airport name in all of history, honestly, in my opinion.
I don't know about all of history, but yeah.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, it used to be what, McLaren?
McLaren, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
McLaren's a car.
Yes, you are correct, Paige. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, so those are our travel adventures in the next few weeks. So you should hear us again.
Knowing how you've laid out the last couple of pods, that world trip's going to be like a week's worth of just talking. Adama, you're covering. I mean, the Heckler Aurora pod was a pod alone.
It was by itself.
This thing around the world, you kidding me, dude?
It's going to take up 4 episodes at least.
It should just be a sister podcast, just you. Just Adama.
And we're just laying here with pillows on the table, and we're just laying down the whole podcast.
Full transparency, I'm not going to be there. So no, you will be. I will not be there. Yeah. That's the point of a sister podcast.
I don't want to pod about me. So, all right. On that note, let's. We got anything else? Anything else we want to discuss?
We will be at ABCON next year in April 4th.
Thank you, Paige. Yes.
Yeah. So.
Where's that located?
Atlanta, Georgia, at the Delta Museum.
There you go. And anything else we need to say for that?
I think we're good.
Okay, because it's getting late for me.
Yeah, it's your bedtime.
Listen here, you young whippersnappers. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss it around with the social media train. Justin,
Spotting Omaha
on the Instagram.
Sure.
Paige.
You can find me at Oma_spotter_page, and you can find my travel buddy, if you're looking at the camera right now, Adventures with Aileron.
And you follow me, Photography by Adama D, on Instagram as well. You can also see us at the Exero Pod on Instagram and other social media platforms. So please like, subscribe, share. Please let us know what you think.
Shout out Henry.
If you're very upset,
our mascot.
If you're very upset we didn't have a Paige's poll, please let us know.
I'm sure people are pissed.
Paige needs to do better. She just
so sorry.
She failed the podcast. So
I'm sure people are.
The whole world is just going to implode now. Nothing will be the same.
I hope that papers are burning. Just that's how upset somebody is.
Outrage. John Cena type outrage. Yeah.
Oof. Rest
yeah.
He's not dead. But yeah.
Internally, yes. All right. So from us 3 in Omaha, Nebraska. Justin?
We good? You got anything else?
We good?
Did I miss something?
No, I'm just making sure.
All
right, exit all 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Extra.